Halfway into the season, for players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Landale in at the 5 down low. The shot's good from Hayes.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Giddey. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Count that one.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Now, Wembanyama. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Sarr's shot is off. Now, here's Ingles. Tight defense on him. Pass to Mills. They set the screen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along. And then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Pass to Wembanyama. Banked in off the glass.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Exum deciding where to go with it. And it's Rizachet with the rebound.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Exum. Pass to Ingles. Here's Mills. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Mills has got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Sarr, the three, and Evan Fournier good for three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Exum. Tries the spin move. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Landale. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Giddey against Fournier. Here's Rizachet. Hits the three-point bomb.
Rizachet is a playmaker, taking it upon himself to answer from deep.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Giddey the pass to Landale. Can't hit from in close.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Sarr. Wembanyama with it. Lets it go. Off target with the jump hook. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. They're up by 2. And don't And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
They've got Simmons. Joe Ingles is out there with Green. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Daniels in at the 2-guard spot. Batum for 3. And Baines pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Daniels. Now, here's Ingles. Here's Simmons. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Now, here's Baines. Pass to Daniels. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
Timeout.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you asked, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
Drops in the tray.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
On the wing, Koulibaly. Giddy defending. Wembanyama high post. Batum with the 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Outside, Green. Now here's Giddy. He's defended by Koulibaly. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Wembanyama left side. Pass to Song. Koulibaly with it. Nothing on the board.
Most of Sarr's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. There's the pick. Here's Giddy. Trains it from beyond the arc. Giddy's got 8 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
To the right side. Shoots. And Rizachet. The bucket on the assist by Hayes.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Rizachet thrives in that role.
Pass to Landale. And here is Giddy. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Giddy's got 9 points in the quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Rizachet wide open. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And such a nice stroke for a rookie. Rizachet looking like a polished shooter already.
Landale pass to Ingles. Pass to Giddy. Ingles with a screen on Fournier. Giddy, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
That ties it up. Wembanyama's got his second bucket tonight.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Here's Giddy, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They lead by 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So Kenny, as the point guard here,
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
away from home, they aren't letting the crowd get into. And that's a halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
They've got Wembanyama. He's out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Sarr, and it's Rizachet in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Here's Mills, and that one drops for him. Mills has got 7 points in the game. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. Pass to Sarr. Pulls from the top of the key. Rebounded by Exum.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now, Wembanyama. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Count it, good. Sarr's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Showing some strength on that finish. Sarr just pushing through that contact.
On the wing, Ingles. Back to Giddey, and stolen by Wembanyama. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Blows the alley-oop jam. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to talk to his guys. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at Wembanyama, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Here's Hayes, and he gets it to go from the corner. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish. And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Pass to Rizachet. Now Sarr. 6 points for him. Here's Wembanyama. It's good from about 19 feet. Wembanyama's got 6.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Fournier against Giddey. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Outside Fournier. They set the pick. Here's Koulibaly. He has yet to score. Drills it from outside. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Giddey against Fournier. Now here's Giddey. D right on him. Green inside the three-point line. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Koulibaly with it. It's Fournier on the wing. 1 second left. And he lays it up and in. Fournier's got 5 points now in the quarter. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. They're up by 1. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Josh Green is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Daniels. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Baines in at the 5 roaming the paint. There's Green with the 3. It's good from long range.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Now Koulibaly. Gobert the screen. To the middle. Pass to Yabusele. Lock at 6. Gobert with a screen for Jang. Over Simmons. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
To the paint. Here's Daniels. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's Rizachet. He's defended by Exum. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, and Wembanyama is working to become more efficient from that mid-range area.
Pass to Ingles. Now here's Giddey. Fires from deep. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Fournier gets a wide open look, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Oh, stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
Mills, he's checked in for Dyson Daniel. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Landale.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Pass to Wembanyama. Ingles with the rebound. Gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Fournier against Giddey. Good. Giddey's got 7 points for the quarter.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Here's Wembanyama. Takes it from 10. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. And here's Mills for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
They need this. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, that's the leadership and clutch instinct they always want to see from Wembanyama.
And here is Giddey. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
It drops.
And I love going to Giddey there at 6'8". With his skill, Josh can get that one off anytime he wants.
Outside Fournier. Shot from 6. Wembanyama, no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul. "12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so they foul intentionally. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Hayes finds Wembanyama. Ricochet. And a miss there on the triple. And they go to the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily
You know, B.A., I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before, you know, sometimes that weekend off is a nice reset button.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Connects from downtown.
Well, Šarić big enough to still get through contested jump shots and be successful.
Right wing. Here's the pick. Šarić covers. Shot clock at 5. Down low.
Yeah, Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Şengün. Pass to Smith. Here's Hezonja. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Perkichin. It's rebounded by Şengün.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Šarić covers. Smith with the rebound. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Inside. And he converts the layup.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pass to Baberovic. Here's Larkin. Şengün with it. Šarić covers. Şengün passes to Larkin. Back to Şengün. Knocks down the triple. And that'll tie this game up.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Šarić. Smith outside. Šarić, the pass to Smith. Out to the right wing. Here's Hezonja. And here's Smith. Launches it. On target from range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Şengün. Puts up a deep three. The offensive rebound. Covered by Smith. Here's Baberovic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Smith. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers. Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. With the teardrop, count it.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Larkin. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Osman. Hits a three-pointer.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Smith. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Here's Osman. Covered by Smith. Pass to Baberovic. The three is up. Smith with the rebound. The fader, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
Pass to Baberovic. Here's Osman. Here's Baberovic. Over to the wing. Fires the three. Drops in the three. Baberovic has got 5.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Now here's Smith, tightly guarded. Pass to Perkichin. Now Smith. It's not going to go for him. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Beyond the arc. Perkichin grabs the board. Smith outside. To the inside. Brett, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, B.A., it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. I mean, it's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
Now here's Şengün. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. There's a minute 59 left in the second quarter. Puts it up from 15. It's hauled in by Šarić.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Pass to Azonia. There's the triple. Sinks the tray.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Here's Larkin. No made baskets yet. Here's Şengün. And a miss there on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the wing, right side. Smith right side. And here's Šarić for 3. He buries it from 3. Šarić has got 6.
Now Šarić is a big man, tough to get out there and close out to the shooter. It's a nice look at 3-ball.
Here's Baberovic. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness! He's gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Šarić outside. Pass to Smith. No one near him. That's good on the jumper. 7 points in the game.
And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Şengün. Pure from 3-point range. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half. That shot no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up by 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined.
Taking a peek now. Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Shooting it with confidence, 54% so far. We've got Smith. Ivica Zubac's out there with Dario Saric. And it's Hazonia in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Picked by Smith. Saric outside. Smith right side. And the 17-footer goes down. Smith's got 9. Smith's gone 4 of 7 from the floor here. Here's Baberovic. 9 points in the game. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Saric.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Zubac. The shot from the low post is good.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Smith outside. Zubac finds Smith. Unloads. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Larkin for the lead. Fires in the triple. Larkin's got his second bucket on the night.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Hazonia. The three, Smith. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. The three. It's hauled in by Saric. Saric has got 4 rebounds now. Deflected.
Well, you could see how Şengün read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Zubac. Here's Perkichin. Shot to stop the run. And over the last month, these are the teams that have been getting it done on offense.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately, running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3. He has 6.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
40 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. From 17, good on the shot.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Floats one up. It's rebounded by Zubac. Gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Bogdanovic into the lane, and down it goes. 2 points.
Yeah, you want to run Bogdanovic off the shot, but man, he can also drive it.
Here's Larkin. 6 points for him. Here's Korkmaz. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
The defense has to be besides themselves. They're terrific.
The third quarter comes to a close. They lead by 6. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And he makes both free throws. Here's Korkmaz. To the middle. Here's Osman. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Pass to Bogdanovic. There's a screen from the arc. Doesn't go for him. Shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Knocked away. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is good.
Good decision there by Bogdanovic. Solid at noticing when the defenses overcommit.
Here's Korkmaz. Count the basket. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Baberovic. The 3 ball. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Here's Larkin. To the inside. Here's Şengün. The bank shot, no good. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Smith outside. It's hauled in by Baberovic. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Larkin. Pass to Baberovic. Fires the 3. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Larkin. Pass to Baberovic. And the basket is good.
showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Yep, that one's good. Here's Larkin. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Şengün. Covered by Smith. Here's Larkin. Here's the three. Buries it from 3. Over to the wing. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one.
These two teams in front of us.
I'm expecting a fun one here tonight, Kevin. Definitely not for the faint of heart. These teams love to get out and run.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Santi Aldama is out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Abrinas in at the shooting guard. Here's Diaz. This one for three. Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
He's with it. Knocked away. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. Here's Diaz. Pass to Aldama. Shoots. Abrinas with a bucket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Hayes the pass to Sarr. Rizichet with it. To the inside. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist from Fournier.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
Pass to Aldama for three. That shot no good. Here's Sarr, defended by Aldama.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Abrinas. Now, Aldama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries the long-range jumper. Diaz has got 6.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Outside Fournier. Back to Wembanyama. Up and in from the low block.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Aldama inside. From deep. And it's Rizichet with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
That gives them the lead.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Here's Abrinas. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
That free throw missing, so both teams making some changes here. And he's good on the second. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. And you take a look at this home team, advantage in 1 series. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Yabusele. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Now Hernan Gomez takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Rizichet. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Rubio looking around. Fires for three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 4. And back with this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Riza Shea is out there with Koulibaly. Then there's Batum, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Yabusele in at the 4-man position.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
They've got Ricky Rubio, and it's Garuba in at the 5 spot. Batum is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Koulibaly. Then there's Riza Shea, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Koulibaly, still without a basket. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Puts the move on, and he sinks the layup. He's got 6.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Pass to Batum. Here's Riza Shea. Connects from 3-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside, Batum. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Riza Shea. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert, the screen. And that one's good. Riza Shea. Riza Shea's got 12 in the game. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The playoff picture coming into focus now, Greg, with a good portion of this regular season behind us.
And for the teams that are definitely in, they're trying to maintain momentum and health, right? But for the teams still clawing and fighting their way in, that's where it gets exciting.
That one goes in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look here at the visitors. Right now they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Saw the pass to Hayes. Saar sets the screen for Hayes. That 3 off the mark. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Riza Shea. Not going to go that time. Here's Abrinas. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Diaz, good. 8 points for him.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Wembanyama with it. Back to Hayes. Pass to Saar. And he banks in the layup. Saar's got his second bucket.
The endless length of Alex Saar helping his impact down low.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Abrinas. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And here's Hayes. Pass to Song. Wembanyama with it. Hernan Gomez covering. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Wembanyama's got 6.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You don't.
And so that's the end of the first half. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
You take a look at the home team, they've been just solid at times, and at other times they've been awesome. Fun team to watch.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the home team.
They've made it.
And that concludes halftime.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Zachary Rizashe has been, in a word, sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Hernan Gomez out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Abrinas in at the 2. Here's Wembanyama. Rizashe with it. Fournier in the corner. Out to the wing. From outside the arc. Abrinas with a rebound. Doing fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. Diaz the pass to Aldama. Here's Abrinas. He's guarded by Fournier. Shot clock at 5. Diaz, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
To the paint. Here's Aldama. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Aldama's got his first points of the night.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And now, with this break, here are the premier class cleaners among rookies over the course of the past month. And you look at Hernan Gomez, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
And every team in the league needs a guy who can go and get. I mean, his great work on the boards certainly endear him to the coaching staff.
Pass to Song. Off target from outside. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Aldama with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Aldama gets the bucket.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Hayes up top. Free throw line jump shot. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Hayes has got 5 points so far. Here's Diaz. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now Aldama. Here's Diaz. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 12.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Sarr with it. Defended by Aldama. And the 3 off target. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Here's Diaz. And it's Rizashe with the rebound. Pass to Hayes. Here's Sarr. Back to Hayes. Now Sarr. Good on the triple.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
And 1:01 left in the third. Bounce pass, Rubio. Here's the line to the hoop.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And Koulibaly gets it to go.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Pass to Diaz. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Fournier. Still scoreless. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Fournier against Rubio. Shot on the wing. He can't get it to go.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And we've watched 3 so far in this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Gobert, Abusele out there with Batum. Then it's Koulibaly, and it's Rupert in at the point guard position. Wonderfully up to this point, 67%. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. On Tuesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns. Then on Friday. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Here's Wembanyama. So it's the visitors now, trailing by 5. Pass to Abrinas. Here's Diaz. To the middle. Here's Hernan Gomez. Here's Abrinas. Misses the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And the length of Sarr is a lot to deal with. Sometimes the defense has to foul.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Abrinas. Sinks that one from the post.
Vital basket there. This is just the time, and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Pass to Diaz. Five on the clock. Nailed from three-point land.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those 3s coming.
And it's Risa Shea missing. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Aldama slams it in.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Here's Aprinas. Basket good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them. If Wemby wants to be one of the greats, this is where he will be judged. And what a big shot to add to his resume.
Here's Aprinas. It's to Diaz. Here's Aldama to tie it up. A three-pointer is right on target. Aldama's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Aprinas. He's guarded by Fournier. Pass to Aldama. Here's Aprinas. Shot clock at 6. Here's Diaz. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Now here's Hayes. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Inside, here's Wembanyama. It falls!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
.11 seconds left in the game. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games.
coach, you can instill confidence in them. But what you can do is prepare them for every situation in the game so that they're not having to think about what they should do. They know, and they're prepared to execute.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Joe Ingles, Patrick Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Jock Landale, and it's Exum in at the 3 slot. Now here's Giddey. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense. Puts it up from 17, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Šarić outside. Pass to Smith. Lets it go from deep, and he buries his first look.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And we're about a minute into the first. Outside Giddey. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Šarić. Smith with it. Ingles covering. Šarić outside. Pass to Smith. Zubac with it. He's guarded by Mills. From 8 feet away. A nice shot by Zubac.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Now here's Exum. Not a lot of room. Mills with it. Landale with a screen. The 3. And Patrick Mills hits from deep.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Hezonja. A minute 53 left in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. Now here's Zubac. And always fun to see which players have been the deadliest from three-point range. Both teams will make substitutions. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Mills, the pass to Landale. And here's Giddey. Back to Landale. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. First free throw is good. Bogdanovich has checked in for Smith. It's both from the stripe. A minute 35 left in the first quarter here. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Perkichin. On the take. Now Zubac. Yep, that one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Simmons. Tight defense on him. Pass to Furphy. Green against Bogdanovich. Mills, the pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Perkichin. Rebounded by Daniels.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Bogdanovich against Simmons. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. There's 18 seconds left in the opening quarter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
He drops it from range.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Up one. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Joe Ingles is out there with Josh Green. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Baines in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Šarić. Still no points. For three. Knocks down the long J.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Simmons, the pass to Baines. Here's Daniels. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Daniels has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Fires it. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Stand back in your early coaching days, what was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice. 5 to shoot. Pass to Bogdanovic. Off target from three-point range. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Ingles from outside. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Green covering. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams making some changes here. And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play.
They've done a great job using their defense to create for them on offense. Turn it over against this team, and you're going to be in trouble.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. That's tipped. Here's Perkichin. And he goes in for the dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Now here's Simmons. Shot clock at 6. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Pass to Bogdanovic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. On Tuesday, then on Saturday.
They're looking at an almost ideal stretch of schedule. Games they can win all on home court. They'd have to really go cold to not have these next couple games go their way.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Outside, Ingles. Knocked loose. And here's Mills from the arc. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
To the left wing. Here's Hezonja. He's guarded by Exum. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Smith. Here's Zubac. From deep. Smith no good. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside, Ingles gets the 3 ball to go. Ingles has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
19 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Smith. With the fadeaway. Here's Zubats. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Zubats has got 6.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Leading by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Thanks for tuning in.
They have to be feeling pretty confident. Good teams win the games they're supposed to. We'll find out how good they are.
You can beat a team.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
Thanks for joining us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Nice game. Great performance by Patrick Mills.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
We've got Ivica Zubats. Dario Saric is out there with Smith. And it's Hazonia in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Now here's Smith. Saric outside. There's the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Saric has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Giddey. Exum outside. 4-3. He drops it from range. Exum's gotten his second bucket of the game.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
Saric outside. Here's Hazonia. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Now here's Giddey. Yet to see a basket. Outside Mills. 3-pointer. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
They set the pick. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this season.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Here's Giddey. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Outside Mills. 1:51 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Pass to Hazonia. And that misses. That would have put him up. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Now here's Mills. Guarded closely. The shot, no good. Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Fades. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. He has 6.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Landale with a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Cash. Mills with the bucket. Mills has got 18.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Smith. Over Giddey. Smith no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Ingles passes to Exum. Back to Ingles. Here's Landale. Outside Giddey. Gets the 3 to fall. Giddey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Smith banked it in off the glass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
1 second left. The shot no good. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. They're up by 2. And don't go away. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Dyson Daniels out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Baines in at the 5 spot. Here's Perkichin over Green. Off target with a jump hook.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in.
Here's Bogdanovich. And he comes up with a bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Simmons looking around. Pass to Daniels. Off with the layup. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Drains the triple.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thanks for that, Allie. To the paint. Landale, the pass to Mills. 6 on the shot clock. From the wing. Yep, right through the net. Mills has got 11 in the second half.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Knocks it down from distance.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Smith passes to Zubac. Here's Hezonja. He's guarded by Exum. And here's Šarić for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
This is rapid fire. Back-to-back triples. Momentum swinging wildly.
Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. And you love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
So it's the home team now. Down low. Here's Smith. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Pass to Hezonja. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Kubac with the steal. Back to Šarić. Here's Hezonja. Šarić with it. Out to the right wing. From deep. Clock at 6. The shot by Hezonja, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Ingles passes to Exum. From deep, Giddey. Here's Landale. And it's in. And tie game. Huge basket right there. Inside. Here's Smith. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. We've got 33 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Hezonja. 6 to shoot. And here's Šarić for 3. And knocks down the 3.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And he's unable to get the second one. Outside Giddey. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Smith. Over Giddey. Oh, he missed it! Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. They've got Josh Giddey. Dante Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Jock Landale, and it's Mills in at the point. Giddey passes to Ingles. Down low. Outside Giddey. There's the drive. Up and over Smith. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
And that one drops for him. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6, 7. Guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Here's Smith. It's hauled in by Exum. Smith's gotten 3 of his 9 shots to fall so far. Exum outside to the middle. Yes!
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Timeout.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
To the inside, Smith. The shot won't fall. Giddey with a defensive effort. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Can't get it to drop.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Out to the right wing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Looking to get back on track. He connects! A huge shot to tie it up. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Giddey with it. From downtown, and buries it from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
A three off the inbound. Oh, it goes! He beat the buzzer!
The NBA never ceases to amaze me.
At this stage of the game, it is so hard to keep your composure.
Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Šarić a screen. Pass to Azonia. Let's go with a three. Counted from distance.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity, and that sends Josh Giddey to the free throw line. It's on Dario Šarić.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Here's Smith. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Shooting very well. 66% for the game and looking really strong. Ooh, got that one up quick. Mills has got 22.
And not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Pass to Azonia. The three, Smith. He buries it from three.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's the floater. It's rebounded by Zubac. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Pass to Azonia. They get it back. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Exum passes to Giddey. Here's Landale. He's guarded by Zubac. Count it!
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game. His innate ability to set others up.
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Smith. Misses the jumper, and we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Here's Giddey. No good. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
And so they get the victory here at home. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials.
It's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And that one's good. Ricochet.
Got to get out on that if you're the defense. This rookie Ricochet can really do damage from the perimeter.
Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Ricochet. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Chanshaw. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Over to the left wing. Here's Shaw. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
There's just so much potential for Shaw. He's got that Wemby-like build with a lot of skill.
And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. To the wing right side. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
To the left side wing. Pass to Doncic. Offline with his three. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Hayes in the post. Guarded by Doncic. Hayes, no good. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the first. And here is Doncic. Takes the three. Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 6.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Hayes. Bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. The layup off target.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Saw the pass to Hayes. Now Sarr. Hayes down low, and Hayes throws it down.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Back to Doncic. Over Hayes. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They lead by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Gobert pulls it in. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
And that one drops.
This guy has been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Dragic. Plays it up and banks it in.
Boy, what great body control you saw there. Laying it up and in despite having the defense draped all over him.
Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month.
Yeah, boy, they've been hot from 3 this past month. That's what happens when you have good shooters who get into a good rhythm.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And Gobert kicks to Yabusele. Down low. Gobert can't hit. With the floater, the rebound by Yabusele. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. To the paint, Koulibaly finds Gobert. Here's Rupert. Gobert down low. Got a piece of it. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Batum. Good, nice job down low.
I'll tell you, that's a big-time finish. Nick Batum goes up strong and with authority and won't be denied.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. .115 left here in the second. And here is Doncic. 8 points for him. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside Fournier. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
It's Fournier on the wing. Pass to Saw. Trains the three-pointer. Saw's got 6 points.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Chanshaw. 6 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Pulls up on the elbow. Nice jump shot. Good. 8 points for him.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And the first half is now in the books. They're up by 8. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
That being said.
And now we get to check out the... And that is it for halftime.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We've got Evan Fournier. Saw out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Hayes, and it's Reza Shea in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Wembanyama sets a screen for Reza Shea. Good on the three-point shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Shot from free throw range. Wembanyama pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Wembanyama's got 10.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Back to Doncic. And Doncic with the triple.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Zorn.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Doncic feeling it out. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Here's Chunchaw, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
The 3 for Doncic. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Here's Wembanyama. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Wembanyama's got 14. And Will Hardy is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Pass to Dragic. There's 49 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Outside Fournier. Koulibaly with it. Hasn't made one yet. There's a good screen. Lets it go with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. We've got 22 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Seconds left. Can't get the layup. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. They're up by 8. And time to step aside. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Nikolic, Jang defending, and he gets it to go.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Batum, good.
Wow, what soft touch from Nick Batum. This guy has no trouble finishing in the painted area.
They set the pick. Nikolic connects from 3-point range.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And this is the chippy right there.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Asta Rizashay. Wembenyama down low. He's with it. Guarded by Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Now Rizashay. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Chunchar. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. He's the pass to Wembenyama. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Doncic. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
To the inside. Here's Wembenyama. And Wembenyama throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Hayes up top. To the middle. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembenyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
The 3 for Doncic. Wembenyama with the rebound. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Rizashay. A three-pointer, no good. To the wing on the left. Here's Chunchar. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Here's Wembenyama. They double-team Wembenyama. Down low, here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you would love to see them finish this game the right way.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they...
More if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Hernan Gomez, and it's Aldama in at the four-man position. Hazonia kicks to Smith. And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Pass to Aldama. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Smith outside. Here's Sharch. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. Sharch nails them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Lots of room. And that's good for 2.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Sharch. Smith kicks to Hazonia. Back to Smith. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. There's the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, that's how they like to see him play, with confidence, ready to fire from three when it's there for him.
Pass to Azania. And here's Smith. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Here's Diaz. Hernan Gomez a screen. The shot by Diaz, no good. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Azania. And he lays it straight in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And Teron Lue calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Bogdanovich is checked in for Smith. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season.
Well, as a coach, it's a relief knowing free throws are almost automatic for your guys.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Abrinas to the paint. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And here we can check out the story on Dario Saric, how he did last season. Averaged 8 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Well, it's because he's someone that understands his role. He plays with confidence and helps provide stability when he's on the floor.
Here's Perkichin. Kicked away. There's 48 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Rubio outside. Lets the three fly. Cans it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Perkichin. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. To the inside. Now, here's Rubio. Takes a three. Good on the triple. Rubio's got his second basket of the night. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Pass to Smith. Bogdanovich with it. Rubio outside. Puts up a three. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Screen by Smith. The 3. Hits it from three-point range. Dan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Aldama with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Out to the right wing. Pass to Rubio. 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. And here is Hazonia. Outside, Bogdanovich. Fires top of the key. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points. 1:56 left in the first half of the game. Now Aldama. And here's Rubio. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Rubio's got 6 here in this quarter.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Aldama. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, the big man playing big. Aldama takes the hit and completes the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Second, Ivica Zubac.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Here's Diaz. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far. And so here's the home team. They trail by 7. Charge outside. Out to Smith. Will it go? It's good from long range. Charge has got 5.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Abrinas the pass to Aldama. Here's Abrinas. Over Smith. Abrinas' shot is off.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Diaz. His first shot coming late, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, all right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
You take a look at the visitors. They didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, all right, and next on the docket, our current matchup. A tight game for the visiting team.
You'll see teams.
And that's all for us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Ricky Rubio with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
They've got Šarić. Also, Ivica Zubac's out there. Hezonja's out there with Smith. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Shot clock at 5. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Hezonja kicks to Smith. Back to Hezonja. Smith right side. Out to Šarić. Launches it. Aldama with the rebound. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Inside, here's Hernan Gomez. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Zubac. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
First free throw is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Aldama. Here's Diaz. From the arc. The shot will not fall. Diaz has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And Šarić kicks to Hezonja. To the inside. Makes it off the glass. Hezonja's got his second bucket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Abrinas for the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Abrinas has got 5 points so far.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing with him.
And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Smith sets the pick for Bogdanović. No good from outside.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
And the basket by Rubio.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
To the middle. And then Smith with the dunk.
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Tries from 10, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 17.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Smith. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires, high post, buries the jump shot. Abrinas has got 5 points now this quarter.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Bogdanović looking around, and he gets the bucket. Bogdanović has got his second basket.
And you got to respect that shoot-first mentality of Bogdanovic. Always under control. And how about the balance?
Now, here's Rubio. He's got 17. From past the arc. And no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 12. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Ricky Rubio, and it's Garuba in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And the reliability of Bogdanovic. His teammates know bogey is good for that shot, so he gets the feed and sinks it.
It's tipped. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Perkichin. Over Hernan Gomez. Perkichin can't get it to go. Winning percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah,
payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin. Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Smith's gone 4-7 from the field here. Pass to Aldama. Here's Abrinas. Tries it from 19, and the jumper is on the mark.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Smith. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Abrinas. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw, no good. And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that could be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks.
The shot's good. That's 10 points for Smith. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Aldama with the ball. Pass to Abrinas. Now Aldama fires it up. Gets an open look and hits.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Smith. And that's off the glass and in. .107 left in the fourth quarter. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Diaz. Pass to Abrinas. Just 5 on the clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys. Out of the rafters, he punched it in. Are you kidding me?
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Aldama. Here's Abrinas. Launches a three. Sharks grabs the board. Hazonia with the ball. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound.
Is number one for me. What teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
Now the starting group for the visitors. Josh Giddey out there with Patrick Mills. Then there's Dante Exum. Then it's Jock Landale. And it's Ingles in at the power forward. Now here's Giddey. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Right wing. Here's De Silva. Wagner up top. Shoots over Mills. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to De Silva. Mills against Schroeder. Shot from the wing. And the jumper is on the mark. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside Giddey. Exum with it. To the inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's De Silva. Wagner outside. The three ball sinks the tray. Wagner's got 5.
Yeah, and when Wagner is hitting from deep, the floor opens up for everyone else. Nice triple.
Exum outside. A minute 42 left to play in the first. Tipped. In transition, here they come.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Can't get it to fall. Gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Patrick Mills picks one up. And he knocks down the first one. So both teams changing it up here. And he can't hit the second. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Simmons. And he banks in the layup.
All right, Simmons, I see you using a little tricky dribble to get around the defense.
Pass to Hartenstein. Now Schroeder lets the 3 fly. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Baines with a screen. Here's Exum. Hartenstein pulls it in. Gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Nails the baby hook.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. It's Exum on the wing. No points yet. Outside Simmons. 5 on the clock. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
A loaded 6'10". Ben Simmons moves around like a guard, and let's just say this. I'm happy I don't have to guard him.
9 seconds left in the first. And here's Washington. Over Simmons. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Ben Simmons is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Green in at the 3. Washington against Simmons. Inside. Here's De Silva. Back to Washington. All sorts of time. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Washington's got his first basket. Here's Daniels. He's scoreless. Simmons looking around. And he lays it up and in.
Love the assertive approach from Simmons, refusing to let the contact get to him.
Simmons against Washington. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's De Silva. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Excellent D there from Ingles. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Here's Wagner. It's deflected. It's tipped. Wagner with a steal. Wagner with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. Wagner outside. And there's a pick. Fires for 3. The rebound by Simmons.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Green for 3. Washington grabs the miss. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And Green comes to help. Wagner outside. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Giddey. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Nice D from Wagner. Shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. And it's in there.
A bigger guy who makes intelligent passes. Nice feed from Wagner.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants to review the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
From Pete Giddey. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
Pass to De Silva. Outside Schroeder. Offline with a 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Giddey. To the middle. Shoots over Schroeder. That's good from Giddey on the assist by Ingles. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Here's Giddey, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. The 17-footer. Not going to go that time.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
And we've got the playoff. Appreciate you joining.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Exum passes to Giddey. The teardrop, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And what balance from Giddey. Able to take the hit and still power through.
Shooting 56% today. Joe Ingles is out there with Dante Exum. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Patrick Mills. And it's Landale in at the center position. He gets hauled in by Exum. Shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Now Giddey. He's got 10.
Ready.
Back to Exum. 6 on the shot clock. And Patty Mills gets a 3. Mills has got his second basket of the night.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And there it is for him.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And that one's good. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's De Silva. Wagner outside. Launches it. On target from range.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Now here's Giddey. He's got 12. Landale with a screen. Down low. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Landale's got his second basket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to De Silva. Back to Schroeder. 1:57 left in the third. They set a pick. Wagner for 3. Nails it from 3. Wagner's got 8 points.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. When one of these guys gets to the line, you can chalk up the points. Here are your top free throw shooters over the past month. Number 1, Dennis Schroeder. Franz Wagner is second.
Both of these guys have been locked in at the foul line. There's been nothing the fans can do to distract them from hitting their shots.
High post Green. Outside Simmons. Exum left side. He shoots it. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Exum's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 7. Outside, Green. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 5.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Wagner outside. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Back to Schroeder. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Schroeder's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Landale with a screen. Here's Exum. Off target with the 3. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. De Silva. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. De Silva's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Exum outside. Floats one. The shot comes out.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just...
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Wagner is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's De Silva in a small forward. Here's Wagner. Good on the 13-footer.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Simmons defending. Back to Wagner. Pass to De Silva. Wagner outside. There's the triple. Connects from downtown.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Here's Wagner. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And Wagner is money from there.
Shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Landale with a screen. To the middle. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Pass to Wagner. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Yeah, Wagner's showing he has the strength to beat contact.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He reminded his team just how close this game is, saying, guys, we aren't out of this yet. We still have plenty of time left. Let's go out and execute our game plan, and I promise you, we will win this game. Let's see how they come out of this timeout, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
And you can't be too physical with how you guard Wagner. That's asking for trouble.
Free throw good. Wagner. And both free throws good for Wagner.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Here's Giddey. The quick look, no good that time.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Wagner outside. Count that one. Wagner's got 11 points here in the second half.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Puts the move on. Ooh, and a nice layup by Giddey.
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. And you love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
Outside Schroeder. And the three off target. Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Outside Giddey. Fires from deep. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Exum. Ingles, a screen on Wagner. Here's Exum. Money!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Wagner with it. The three. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
And look at Franz Wagner, proving he can deliver down the stretch.
.26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. Oh, he nails it! And he's tied it up! What a shot!
Late game pressure, no problem. Not a factor in Giddey's concentration.
.19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Wagner outside. Can't cash it in. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. We've got Patrick Mills. Dante Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Josh Giddey. And it's Landale in at the 5. Wagner for 3. That's a miss. And he's 7 for 11 from the floor. Exum passes to Ingles. Here's Giddey. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
And here's Wagner. Got a hand on it. And they'll keep possession. And here's Schroeder outside. Hits the trifecta.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Giddey. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the ever-evolving jump shot of Giddey looking better by the season.
Wagner with it. Ingles covering. Good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Here's Giddey. Cash.
Oh, showing off his moves. Giddey can be pretty sly with the ball.
Gotten 2 of 4 attempts to go in OT. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Wagner up top. He's guarded by Exum.
They needed that hoop from Wagner. Nothing phases him.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Here's Mills. Puts it up from 12. And he buries it.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can send a Timber and put up a few buckets on this score.
Here's Wagner. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And the second of 2 is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. There's 21 seconds left in the OT period. Pass to De Silva.
Right here.
And he sinks it. And that one brings him within 1. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Here's Wagner. Oh, it falls! A huge shot to tie it up.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Now Giddey. Yes!
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
You know, and both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime,